Northland can't get the ball to Sullinger because of the triangle and two. Trey Burke is going to have to step up big time today.
Ron Lamb, the 6'4", 190-pound senior. And Keyshawn Howard, he got fouled on the floor. We've got a bunch of substitutions coming in. That foul was against Jordan Potts, his second, team's third here in the first half. This is Trey Burke firing away from three from deep. Remember, the high school line is 19.9, the college line 20'9".
He wears number 3 because he is the best three-point shooter on the Northland High School team.
Roscoe Smith, Juwan Staten signed with Dayton. 6 feet, 175 pounds from Dayton, Ohio. Back into the game, Hornsby.
Got to call that screen out. Martin Zabel, number 44 in the white. He sets a mean screen, boy.
Shot clock down to 1. Did they get it off? No, they did not. Wave it off. Shot clock violation.
Great defense that time by the Northland Vikings. It seemed like after Trey Burke made the three-point shot, Justin, their defense really picked up, energized, rotating, and clamping down.
This is the Hoop Hall Classic at Blake Arena. Northland High School against Oak Hill Academy. Justin Kutcher and Paul Biancardi with you here on ESPN. It's a 9-8 Northland lead. And that's going to be Oak Hill basketball. Substitution for Northland. Shaquille Cornley is now into the game number 20, a junior forward. And like you said, Paul, really out of that timeout, that under 4 timeout, it's been a completely different Northland team.
Sometimes when you make shots on offense, it energizes your defense. Looks like Oak Hill may hold it here for the last shot. 3-second difference.
Staten, the runner. Or puts him up to sleep.
There goes that philosophy.
Oak Hill back on top by 1. Robinson got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
By Oak Hill playing a triangle and 2, other players are going to be open on the floor. That time, Jalen Robinson was open in the post. Levante Justice did a nice job of recognizing that and throwing the ball inside to the open player.
Robinson short on the first free throw. That last foul was on Roscoe Smith. His second, team second. Roscoe Smith recently verbally committed to the University of Connecticut. Number 16, the ESPNU 100. Number 4, rated small forward. 1 for 2 at the free throw line for Robinson. We're tied at 10 with 3.1 to go. Lamb at the buzzer is short. So the first half finishes in a tie. We expected a good one here. Both teams coming out, feeling each other out. Second quarter coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, ESPN's presentation of the Old Spice High School Showcase.
You are watching the Old Spice High School Showcase presented by Nike. Welcome back to Springfield, Massachusetts, the birthplace of basketball. It's 10-10 as we get set to start the second quarter. Let's find out about this Northland, Ohio school location, Columbus, Ohio, nicknamed the Vikings, founded in 1965. Over 1,250 students, green and gold. In 2010 U.S. News and World Report, they received a bronze medal. Not bad.
It's excellent. 44-year school. I know that because I was born in 62.
And how about Oak Hill Academy? They are from Mouth of Wilson, Virginia. The nickname the Warriors, founded in 1878. A very small school, just 160 students. And the motto is the turning point.
You ever been there, Justin, to Oak Hill Academy?
I have not, but you guys were telling me stories last night about that drive up there.
It's up the mountain. You get there, then you go down the mountain.
Hornsby, the only underclassman in the top 6 of the rotation for this Oak Hill Academy.
Looks like Jared Sullinger took off the face mask, let loose a little bit.
Down low, Weatherspoon. You look at that first quarter, and a stat that jumps out to me is the fact that Sullinger took 1 field goal attempt. That's it, 1.
That all had to do with the triangle and 2 from Oak Hill.
Hornsby hits a little jumper. The three from Lewis is short. There's Weatherspoon with the putback.
Now that's the downside of the triangle and two. You're in a zone in the back. You don't know who to block out because you're not in man-to-man responsibility. You're in a zone coverage. Great job by Weatherspoon getting to the offensive glass. 7
points now for J.D. Weatherspoon. Deron Lamb for three. And now it's 15-14 Oak Hill. So both teams shooting a bit better here in the second quarter. First quarter stats, not what either coach was hoping for. 25% for Northland, 33% for Oak Hill. There's Martin Zabel, the big 7'1", 290-pound center. Lamb, the give and go.
Great pass.
And look who finishes, Keith Hornsby.
That's why Deron Lamb is one of the top undeclared seniors in the country. Can score, pass, defend. He can do it all for his team.
Weatherspoon gets that one turned back by Musakeda. Up top for Musakeda.
What a terrific pass by Jawan Staten. The big man blocks it. He pushes it down the floor. Back to the big man.
By Musakeda, signed with Syracuse.
Jawan Staten looking upstairs. He sees the big fella. It's easy for him with those long arms and athletic body. By Musakeda going upstairs. Perfect pass by Jawan Staten. Put it right on the front of the rim. Great transition basketball by Oak Hill.
A 10-4 run for Oak Hill Academy. College basketball continues with a doubleheader on ESPN's Big Monday. First at 7 Eastern, Wesley Johnson and Syracuse wrap up a 3-game road trip in South Bend as they take on Notre Dame and Luke Herringone. Then at 9 Eastern, Kansas State seeks revenge against the #1 ranked Texas Longhorns for a 3-point loss in last year's Big 12 tournament. Big Monday presented by Bud Light on ESPN. You look at this dynamic duo for Texas, ranked #1. Who will be the last undefeated team in men's college basketball? Will it be Texas or Kentucky? Who do you think?
I think it's going to be Texas. I think they're deeper at this point and they're more experienced. They have the #1 high school player in the country from last year, Avery Bradley.
20-14, Oak Hill leading Northland, trying to hand Northland their first loss of the season. Coming in with a record of 7-0, Oak Hill Academy 18-1. Burke, the pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. Deron Lamb got thrown to the ground. Staten, nearly a travel. Keyshawn Howard gets his own rebound. And then he gets rejected. Shaquille Cornley couldn't handle that pass.
Looked like Keyshawn Howard got roughed up a little bit on that play. He's a tough, big-hearted young man who can take a licking and keep on ticking.
We already saw him jump into almost our laps here in the first quarter. You said it before. Gary Williams getting the guy who's a hustler.
Well, Sullivan just stepped in. Looked like he tried to take that charge. Looked like he got it.
Robinson gets that one rejected by Martin Zabel. Abel from Latvia. His coach calls him a behemoth.
He's a big, big boy. Standing straight up, doesn't leave his feet, doesn't need to leave his feet to block that shot. Nice job by the big fella.
There's a foul going against Keith Hornsby. That'll be Hornsby's first, team's third here in the first half. Trey Burke, the engine of the team.
You see the defense by Oak Hill. Deron Lamb in front of Jared Sullinger, and they're always going to have someone behind them. At the same time, they're shadowing Trey Burke, leaving the other 3 players from Northland High School available to do this, offensive rebound and score. The bench from Northland High School is going to have to produce today, and they have so far.
That foul goes against Martin Zabel, his first, team's 4th here in the first half. At the free throw line is Jalen Robinson. You look at Jalen Robinson, you see him 6'8", 215. Just a sophomore, already verbally committed. Can you guess where? West Virginia. He's that prototypical Bob Huggins player.
Bob Huggins walked in the gym, saw him practice, loved him, offered him a scholarship. The young man took it. Great athlete, shot blocker, rebounder, and his offensive skills are only going to get better.
4 points in the game so far. Speaking of Bob Huggins, his West Virginia Mountaineers lost today to Syracuse in a hard-fought game in West Virginia, in Morgantown. 2015 Oak Hill leading #2 Northland. Here at the Hoop Hall Classic, Lake Arena in Springfield College. Justin Kutcher and Paul Biancardi with you here on ESPN. In the corner, Staten for three is short. Loose ball on the ground. Jump ball, possession arrow, Northland.
Great hustle by both teams. For Jawan Staten, he could have took one more dribble, get closer to the basket. He's an excellent shooter from 15 to 17 feet, #3 in the white. Three-point shooting is not his game.
We just saw a shot of Jared Sullinger walking down the floor. You see the head coach for Oak Hill Academy, Steve Smith. What do you think about this philosophy for Steve Smith as Slayton gets the steal?